Nice slippers.
I think I've worn them last 3 times.
You
didn't notice earlier?
Did you make them yourself?
Yeah, what do you think? I had to hide myself, and then I scraped it off a little bit. It's like Indians.
Turkey feathers, I suppose.
No.
Except they look padded. You did a good
I
job.
put that in there too.
Obviously, Saturday was not the way. Do you look at this weekend as maybe redemption for maybe something you guys can go get and feel good about going into the bowl season?
Yeah, it's one of the last opportunities we'll have as a team. Last opportunities regular season games, so I think people are going to try to stay focused, and I hope people are focused about that one and be able to end on a high note. With the regular season is big for all of us, and it'll also help. I'm hoping a bowl game too. So I think there's a lot of motivation to win this game.
Did you talked about talking to the team after the game Saturday? Did you take that upon yourself? Were you thrown into that mix, or what happened?
No, I just said it myself. Coach brought us up. We talked. Then I brought the whole team up afterwards and just said a couple words.
Couple words, and you yell at them?
No, it was
just want to focus.
Just telling them, what the possibilities are, what can happen. If we don't stay focused for this last game, and whether they want to, whether they want to go, where they want to go for, bowl game, and how we want to finish the season, and how we want to be looked at, in the history.
One thing that Nathan Budget had talked about, I guess he's Nate now, but talking to him, he said that there was a notice lack of enthusiasm, and Coach Parker talked about that and talked to you guys about it. And something that, did you feel that?
Lack of enthusiasm.
There was enthusiasm during the game on the sideline, people not being happy for each other, making plays.
Well, maybe I could see a little bit on a couple plays that we had, some big plays. Most part, I thought most of the guys were going out there, working their butt off and trying to stay enthusiastic. Sometimes you're not the greatest amount of plays that you can be enthusiastic about. You need to create those plays and execute. So I think it comes down to executing first, and then we can be enthusiastic about it.
Did the Butkus thing matter to you?
The awards, they're a good thing. I mean, they're an add-on for everything. The main focus for all of us here, I think, is, winning games, trying to get to the best bowl game, just trying to have the best record possible. And all those awards at the end, they're add-ons, and they're cool to have.
Were you kind of surprised? I mean, you're up for the Nagurski, which is the best defensive player in the country, and you're not up for the award for your position group.
Yeah, I guess, I'll look at it afterwards maybe more. I haven't tried to focus on it too much. It's been more of, how can we win this last game and, help the team as much as possible. And then maybe you can, at the end of the season, you can look at awards, whether you think you should have been on them or not, and then debate from there.
What's this season been like for you, just in terms of, the emotional highs and lows?
It's been a little bit of a roller coaster, kind of. We tried to stay high. We tried to, you try to win every game. You go out there, but if you don't execute, if you don't come out every day without executing the plays you need to, especially versus good teams, and any Big Ten team you need to execute versus, you're not going to win. So it's just something I've learned a lot from this season. I think everybody else did too. It's still not over, and we need to be able to create all the stuff that happened early on, all the negatives, and try to turn them into positives by the end of the season, by the last game.
What do you see from Nebraska's offense? They seem to have morphed into a passing unit, but that might not be the whole case.
Yeah, looking at last week, looking at the end of the game, they threw the ball around quite well, and they had 3 really good wide receivers that kind of jump out, and they have other good players too, though. So looking at first, you see those 3 wide receivers, and you see that you can sling it to them, you can throw it, and they just jump balls. But they can have a running game too with the divide M and a bunch of different other plays that they can run. So they're a good team. We have to be able to stay focused on all their aspects.
How about attitude-wise for Nebraska? They're 4-6 or 7, and this whole game is not likely. Does that kind of free them to do whatever the hell they want this week?
Probably, I could see that. That's kind of what we're coming into the week as. Understand they can do anything. They could throw the ball up all the time, 90% of the time if they wanted to. But you never know. It's just like any other team, you come into it and they can change up their offense if they want to.
You look at, what's next for you guys. Just one game. Is it good to have a team like Nebraska in front of you? A trophy game, when all your goals are kind of vanished. Your Big Ten championship, all that. But one game left. It's a pride game against a team that, it's a rival.
Yeah, I think it's awesome to end on a game like this, with the whole trophy deal. And You know, it's you always have a lot of energy with trophy games and really any games, but the trophy is an object that you're going for. You're shooting for something actually tangible there. So I think it's just another great week to come out and try to work our butt off and try to win a game.
And then after the season, I mean, you anticipate signing with an agent, a couple of days after the bowl game, or start sifting through, discussions and stuff before that.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think I'm still locked in here right now, and all the extra stuff like that, like the agent stuff, that'll wait until I've concluded the season and done the best I can do. Staying focused on this first, and then I'll move on to that.
Thank you, Josey. You've been here 5 years, or this is your 5th year, and another year missing Thanksgiving with family. Is that ever tough on you, having a handful of years where you haven't been able to be with family for the holiday?
Actually, it's not that bad. I've enjoyed it here with the guys. It's a second family, I think. And even if you can't go home, there's some guys that live around here that'll invite you over to their place. But then, or you just eat at another guy's house that has their own house rented or something like that. And it's just as good. But, the family stuff will come after football season, and you get to see them more after. But I think this is just a great secondary family that we all have here.
Are there any specific things that you or groups of the guys on the team do for the holiday?
Not anything specific. I think we just get together, and especially with no school this week, we'll get together more, go to each other's houses a little more, either whether that be eating, watching tape with them, or just talking. So it's more of a, because your teammates a little more week.
Was football a big part of the holiday for you growing up? Ever play a turkey bowl or something like that?
No, I never did play anything like that, unfortunately.
Any traditions for the holiday that you miss since you've been here and not home?
Yeah, I always used to eat at my grandma's house, which is like half a mile down the road, every Thanksgiving pretty much. So you miss a little bit of it, but it's nice to have something like this and all the teammates you have here.
What was your favorite thing from that meal?
Just all the food. It's a combination of all the food and seeing your family members. Some that you might see only once or twice a year, and be able to talk to them and see how their life is going.
Obviously, having turkeys on the farm, was that the highlight of the meal as well?
It was all right. That'll be up there with like cheesy potatoes and that kind of stuff.